A lot of our associates take a different approach to the marketing of prepaid legal services. We have some associates that only want to market the product. They don't ever want to recruit anyone. They just want to go out and market the product. Normally, these are people that call on groups. They call on employee benefit type groups. And we have a lot of people that earn $100,000 a year, $250,000 a year, just marketing the product to employer groups. We have other people that want to do some of both. They want to market to employer groups. They also want to recruit other people, get them into their organization so they can earn an override off of them. We have some people that market our CDL plan, the Commercial Drivers Legal Service Plan, and that's all they do. They talk to the people that drive the 18-wheelers all across the United States. We have some people that market the Law Officers Plan. That's all they do. They talk to law enforcement people all across the United States about our product that fits that particular niche. So there's a lot of different opportunities available to you once you get inside prepaid legal services and once you become a prepaid associate.
What's great about prepaid legal is they've got a division called group sales, and in group sales you're able to talk to medium-sized or large companies and corporations and set their employees up on the best benefit I think that's available today, and that's the prepaid legal membership as an employee benefit. And I go into companies and corporations and present this plan, and it's a make-sense plan. In fact, I've actually got companies contacting me and telling me that they've got 3,000, 4,000 members that they would like to get on this plan because their employees have been asking for it.
Group sales is just being a bomber pilot versus being a fighter pilot. Fighter pilot, you're going out and you're shooting them down one at a time. You're selling one-on-one. There's nothing wrong with that. You can make $50,000, $75,000 a year doing that. If you want to make several $100,000 a year, all you do is multiply your efforts by going to an employer, showing them what a tremendous employee benefit this is, and then they give you the green light.
I had one really great day with group sales. I spent about 2 hours talking to a company. They did 2 back-to-back meetings. It was 2 luncheons, and I walked out with a little over $4,700. And I actually only presented to 47 people, and I wrote 53 applications because the employees started going back and telling some of their coworkers, and then they, of course, came up and said, I need to have this too.
I started doing some group sales, and I found out in one day when I sold 16 memberships to just this little group that I was making more money in that one day than I was making in a whole month.
Anyone who has an interest with prepaid legal can become group certified. It's a 2-day school. They're held all around the country. And once you go through the qualification, then you just start working with groups. Just get out there and talk to the HR people, and most of them are real receptive about listening to what we have to say.
Selling the employee benefit plan is an easy way to make the most of your time. You make one presentation for one company, but you may have 10, 50, 100 or more employees during one presentation.
When you're going in and doing a group, it's quite possible to make 75 sales in one day.
I can sell 10 or 20 memberships in the same amount of time it takes to sell one.
You might make more in one day than some people make in a month.
Think about it. Make one presentation to one person or one presentation to multiple people. There's no question. The prepaid legal employee benefits plan is the way to go. Why wouldn't you want more quality time with your family while still taking care of the necessities in life? It's a win-win opportunity. In 2003, the top 10 group producers in prepaid legal services combined made close to 12,000 personal membership sales. Still wondering if there's an opportunity for you?
We've got a product specific to what a small business would need. We also have commercial drivers products for the transportation industry. So whether you do individual, retail, or employee benefits, we have something for you.
And you stop and think how many companies just in a 5-mile radius from where you're sitting right now exist that don't know about prepaid legal services.
It's nothing for some of our people to go out here and write 100 memberships in a week.
My income has doubled every year I've been in the business. And it's simply because I never gave up and I was persistent and followed up with every company I went into.
Before prepaid legal services, we lived an entirely different lifestyle. We lived in an apartment down in New Orleans. Quite frankly, we were broke. One of the blessings of prepaid legal is it's created the income that my family and I need to fulfill all of our dreams that we've had.
The undisputed leader in the prepaid legal service industry is actively looking for new associates all across North America. People just like you. And you can start full-time or part-time. Add it to your existing portfolio with no employees, no overhead, and no risk. Look at the facts one more time. A 30-year-old New York Stock Exchange traded company, positioned for massive growth, incredible lucrative compensation, virtually no competition, employers see the need, 5th most requested job benefit, and incredible timing.
The timing of this opportunity is perfect. There is no competition.
Timing is everything. It's everything if you take action.
Now is the time to get involved. Not next year or not even next month. If you're thinking about it, now's the time to make the decision and get involved. Because the opportunity has never been greater.
If you don't offer it to your client base, your book of business, your clientele, the people you have some influence with, somebody else will.
What more do you want? An invitation? Well, here it is.
Hello, I'm Harlan Stonecipher. I'm the CEO and the founder of Prepaid Legal Services, Inc. I started Prepaid Legal Services over 30-plus years ago because I realized, because of a personal situation in which I was involved, that there was a real need for legal services for middle-income America. I realized at that time that the top 10% in America could afford the services of top-quality law firms. The bottom 10% had access to legal services that were flat broke and if they were on public aid. But middle-income America, and that's where most of us are, didn't know lawyers, were intimidated by lawyers, and were concerned about what it might cost to hire a top-quality lawyer. Our prepaid legal service membership makes legal services affordable to all middle-income Americans. And today it has become one of the most exciting and one of the most unique employee benefits. To those of you who are already in the employee benefit market, as you know, anytime that you walk into a group, if you're selling life insurance or if you're selling health insurance or selling any form of an insurance product, you're going to have all types of competition. But that's what's unique about the prepaid legal service membership is it is unique, it is special, it's different, and you're going to have very little, if any, competition when you walk into that employee benefit market. It's an employee benefit that is being well received by most HR directors and most employers across America today. If, for example, you are already in the group market and you have some groups out there that you're servicing today, sooner or later someone is going to walk into that group and they're going to put the legal service membership into that group account. Now, if that group account is yours, shouldn't it be you that puts the legal service membership in there? In addition to the legal service membership, we've recently added the Identity Theft Shield, which makes it truly a more unique and even more exciting product. Because today when you pick up a newspaper or a magazine, you're going to be reading in that newspaper or magazine something about identity theft. And the fact that the FTC said it was the number one complaint, the number one complaint that they had in the year 2003 was someone calling in and complaining that their identity had been stolen. Today we have packaged those two unique products together, the prepaid legal service membership and the Identity Theft Shield, a very professional product designed to be marketed by professional people and supported by a very professional company, Prepaid Legal Services, Inc.